Okay, this video is going to be talking about expressions that require parallelism. And these are expressions or idiomatic phrases that are commonly used and require parallelism. There's thousands of different idioms that we have in the English language. And when you choose which idioms you want to learn for the GMAT and memorize, because a lot of them are just a huge waste of time, I really recommend taking the time to learn these, because the GMAT loves to use them for parallelism problems, right, where there's an error that deals with parallelism. So here I have rather x than y, either x or y, neither x nor y, etc. Right, memorize these. And the big thing to remember for these is that if x, whatever I put in for x here, it must be parallel to whatever I put in for y. So for this example here, let's look at this. Neither his skill nor his speed was tested in the last match. Okay, so in this case, x could be, I substitute x with his skill, right? So I have to substitute y with his speed. I can't just put neither his skill nor speed. I must put his before y. And you see here I have this parallelism here, his x and his y. Same time, let's look at this one. The coach cares both about the strength of the students and about their mental toughness. So here I'm using the expression both x and y. And here I have both about x and about y. And you can see here this is parallel once again. About the strength of the students and what? About their mental toughness. So you see that there's parallelism here as well between about x and about y. Sentences must read this way for sentence correction problems on the GMAT. Finally, one thing to be careful about is when you see a sentence like this. The coach cares about both the strength of the students and their mental toughness. So here, I basically have the same sentence, but what I did was I took the about that I repeated in the last sentence and I put it before I started this expression, both x and y. So by putting it on the outside of this expression, right, instead of putting it in the expression, what I did here was I now have about, I can use about and apply it to x and apply it to y. So this is completely correct as it's written. Take the time to review and learn these expressions. Get used to seeing them on problems because they can show up on some really difficult sentence correction problems, and they're easy to blend in with other errors. So pay special attention to these, and it's going to make your life easier on sentence correction problems.